Good evening. This is a presentation prepared by SALAVALC Mining Company. The project being presented is called YANAS project. The report is prepared by engineer Adrian Olviola, who is a mining engineer, and engineer Juan Belchoque, who is a geologist. And I am the translator. My name is George Durant. I am also a mining engineer. The YANAS project is located in the Huanuco department, and the project was elaborated on August 2011. Here we are going to show you the location and accesses to the mine, the mining claims owned by SALAVALC. We are going to speak also about the mineralization and its geomorphology, the reserves. We are going to formulate some conclusions, recommendations, and we are going to show you several pictures about the area. YANAS project. YANAS is located from Lima, Peru, the capital of the country, towards north in the department of Huanuco. Here there is not a possibility to reach the area by plane, so we have to drive to the area. It's about 6 hours driving from Lima to the area. From Lima to Huallanca, 2 hours, and from Llanas, from Huallanca to Llanas, 8 hours by road. This is the general map of Huanuco department. Huanuco department, and the capital of the department is located here. It showed a small airfield. YANAS project is located from Huanuco, the capital of the department, towards northwest. Here we have a detailed view of YANAS project, and this presentation, this slide, was prepared in order to show you the importance of the area. Here we have Antamina, a huge mining operation in Peru, and another claim owned by the same Antamina. There is another mine here, Santa Luisa, and a very well-known mine in Peru, Milpo mine. So this area, and also Mina El Muki. So as you can see, our YANAS project is surrounded by very important mining operations in Peru. The mining concessions, the mining claims owned by SALAVALC are the following at YANAS project. We have 1,000 hectares at Gloria 2, 1,000 hectares at Gloria 1A, 400 hectares SALAVALC 1, 900 hectares at SALAVALC 2, and 1,000 hectares at SALAVALC 3, with a total of 4,300 hectares, which are owned by SALAVALC. The deposit is formed as a vein generated by hydrothermic replacement and metasomatic replacement on ancient rocks that are outcropping in the area of Pachas. This area of Pachas is composed by huge blocks lifted from the basement, from the metamorphic basement at the basal complex of Marañón. In the area, we also have a sequence of rocks coming from the Precambric, and we also have several glacier moraines and alluvial deposits, recent alluvial deposits. These concessions, the concessions of YANAS, are located in the central western Andes, in the eastern slope of the central western Andes. This is called the Cordillera Blanca. Marañón River is in the surroundings. The area is characterized because it has a very difficult topography, dense vegetation, trees, and also agriculture area. The altitudes are varying between 3,200 meters to 4,000 meters above sea level. The morphology, the actual morphology, is the result of different glacial processes coming from the Pleistocene that had carved the valleys with the characteristic V shape. In this area, the morphology is controlled by the lithology. The top of the hills and very harsh slopes are formed by filitas coming from the Marajon complex. The characteristics of the veins and structures are the very intense folding and fractures, and the faults in the rocks had caused slips in the slopes of the hills. These slips are orientated from northeast towards southwest, with a dip of 45 degrees southeast. The width of the structure is irregular and we have ranges from 0.15 to 0.50 meters and big nails with a width of more than 1 meter. These rocks are hosting deposits of stibnite. Mainly, this stibnite is associated to other minerals like quartz, gold, carbonaceous rock, and different other quartz stones. Big mining companies like Antamina, Milpo, Santa Luisa, Bucarrajo, Cotonga are neighborhoods of our claims, of our project. The project is located in an area where the rock is mainly coming from the Tacasa group, a very well-known volcanic group in Peru. Here we have the reserves of the area. We have in total probable reserves of 35,962 metric tons, humid metric tons. Here we have the reserves of the area. We have in total probable reserves of 35,962 metric tons, humid metric tons. Our main conclusions about the area are the following. In the area we have a very prevalent occurrence of mineralized structures with stibnite content. The metamorphic host is hosting fillets and different other metamorphic rocks. In the area there are small mining labors artisanally operated, and according to the references that we have, there are some operations being performed in short periods. The sampling being done at the area, is just referential, is not a systematic sampling. This stibnite is occurring in different widths of veins, and the occurrence of this stibnite is erratic. It is possible to find mineralized nails at different dips, high in the hills or very low in the valleys. In the area of the project, all this vein system is showing different deep angles from 45 degrees to horizontal structures. We haven't explored the horizontal structures yet because those need a different sampling methodology. So we recommend to perform this sampling on the horizontal structures. The orientation of this geological evaluation was following the outcrops, and we were sampling the veins, thin or wide, according to what we found, using the channel sampling. We had used mainly the channel sampling in order to have the best representatively available. This type of sampling had allowed us to recognize 4 different areas. In these areas, we can start exploration work and underground work, performing reissuing in very thin veins from minus 0.05 meters till 0.8 meters. And then Mining Project YANAS is a project belonging to SALAVALC, and is in between 2 creeks, the Tingo Grande and the Vizcarra Creek. The characteristic of YANAS project, located in Huanuco region, this project, this vein complex, it was generated by a hydrothermal genesis in